Is neoliberalism a form of conservatism? Have you ever wondered how neoliberalism fits into the broader political spectrum? Is it simply a branch of conservatism, or does it stand on its own? Let's break this down together. Neoliberalism is not just a form of conservatism. While it shares some economic features with conservative policies, it is a distinct political and economic ideology. Neoliberalism emphasizes free market capitalism, limited government intervention, and individual economic freedom. It does support democratic institutions and a modest welfare state, but its focus is primarily on economic liberalization. To understand this better, let's look at conservatism. Conservatism values tradition and social stability. Economic conservatism supports free markets but often emphasizes maintaining social order and national identity. This can include protectionist policies that aim to shield domestic industries. Now, what about neoliberalism? This ideology emerged in the late 20th century. It advocates for strong free markets, deregulation, and privatization. Neoliberalism seeks to reduce the role of the state to a minimal but constitutionally limited function. It accepts a modest welfare state to provide social insurance and public goods but is skeptical of extensive government spending. From a libertarian viewpoint, which prioritizes individual liberty and minimal state interference, neoliberalism does overlap with libertarianism. Both endorse market mechanisms and economic freedom. However, neoliberals are often more pragmatic. They accept a limited role for government, including some welfare provisions, while libertarians typically advocate for a much smaller state, focused solely on protecting individual rights and property. In contrast, neoliberalism is less concerned with preserving traditional social structures. It focuses more on economic liberalization and reforms to support capitalism and democracy. While conservatives may support market economies, they often emphasize social cohesion and may resist rapid economic changes. Neoliberals, on the other hand, promote market principles as the best way to organize society, even if that challenges traditional institutions. When we look at practical applications, neoliberal policies often involve privatizing public services and deregulating industries. These aim to increase economic efficiency and growth. Conservatives might support some of these policies but also advocate for protecting national industries or upholding social traditions. Libertarians would support the neoliberal emphasis on markets but typically reject any government welfare or regulatory roles beyond protecting individual rights. In summary, neoliberalism is not simply a subset of conservatism. It is a distinct ideology that shares some economic principles with conservatism but differs in its acceptance of democratic institutions and a limited welfare state. It also focuses on market liberalization rather than preserving traditional social orders. From a libertarian perspective, neoliberalism aligns more closely with economic philosophy but diverges on the acceptable size and functions of government.